Hello everyone, welcome to Clarity for Sure. Today in this video we are going to discuss a topic that is subsidiaries of NABARD. This topic becomes very important especially from your phase 3, that is interview point of view. Okay, so we will be discussing the subsidiaries of NABARD, their role, what activities they pertain to, the year of establishment and their headquarters. So we will be seeing all these in a form of a tabular column, so that it will be easy for you to understand and it will become very easy for you while revising the topic. Okay, so before moving into the lecture, if you are new to our channel, kindly do subscribe to our YouTube channel to get a content related to your NABARD 2025 examination and also other regulatory body examination, and join our Telegram channel, for which the link will be given in the description box below. And if you are preparing solely for any agricultural related examination, there is a sister channel of Clarity for Sure called Agri Clarity, where you can get all the details, daily based MCQs, and dedicated IBBS AFO series is going on in the Agri Clarity YouTube channel as well. So the link of that Telegram channel and also the link of that YouTube channel will be given in the description box below. Do check it out. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. Why First of all, we should understand why there is a need for a subsidiary for NABARD. We all know that NABARD is a regulatory organization which specifically works in the domain of agriculture and rural development. So, NABARD has set up 7 specialized agencies because to address the growing complexity of rural development. Okay, so why are these entities created? These entities are created to provide a focused financial and technical services that cater to the agriculture and rural development, not only rural development, other specific areas of national importance also, and ensure efficient executions of sector specific mandates. This is an important point. And it also, apart from direct agriculture and rural development, it also focuses on microfinance, agribusiness, consultancy services, venture capital and credit guarantee. Okay, so together all these subsidiaries actually help NABARD to expand its outreach. This is an important point. To expand the outreach, to expand the extension services of NABARD, these subsidiaries, 7 specialized subsidiaries, have been created by the NABARD, which actually deliver a targeted high impact rural interventions. Okay, so this is why these 7 subsidiaries of NABARD have been created, so that NABARD can expand its outreach and deliver the targeted and high impact rural interventions. I hope the need for the NABARD subsidiaries are clear to you now. Moving into the specialized 7 NABARD subsidiaries, these are the 7 NABARD subsidiaries which you are seeing in the screen now. First comes your NAB Kisan, next comes your NAB Samruddhi, next comes your NABFINS, next comes your NAB Foundation, next comes your NABCONS, next is your NAB Ventures, and finally it is NAB Sanrakshan Trustee Private Limited. Okay, do not worry, we will be discussing everything in detail in the upcoming slides. Though the lecture would be very small compared to the other lectures, the impact of this lecture is huge. Why? Because this is a very important topic that you will have to prepare for your interview also, and after getting selected into the NABARD, you will know the importance of the roles that are being played by these subsidiaries. Okay, now coming to, see, I have divided these 7 subsidiaries into 3 and 4 based on the functions. Okay, first we will see the core financial and credit oriented subsidiaries of NABARD, which is of 3. What are those? NAB Kisan, NAB Samruddhi and NABFINS. Okay, so the year of incorporation of this NAB Kisan is 14th February 1997. NAB Samruddhi, it is 17th February 1977, and NABFINS, it was the recent addition compared to the other two, that is in the year of 2008, incorporated under the Companies Act of 1956. This Companies Act you will be reading mostly in your RBI also, and when you study about the economics also, you will be studying about this Companies Act. Okay. What is the type? It is a non-banking financial institution, that is non-deposit taking. It is also NAB Samriddhi is also non-banking financial institution which actually lends loan for the B2B finance and ESG focus. Okay. And what is about this NABFINS? This is a financial corporation, so it is the non-banking financial institutions of microfinance institution. That is why it is registered under the Companies Act of 1956. Okay. Promotion, it is the NABKISAN is promoted by NABARD. All the three are promoted by NABARD. Okay. The focus area, see, this becomes very, very important because the sole purpose of each and every subsidiaries are different. That is why NABARD has created 7 such kind of subsidiaries to cater to the demand of some specific sectors. Okay. First comes your agriculture and allied and rural non-farm sector, that is your NAB Kisan, which focuses upon. And coming to the NAB Samriddhi, it focuses upon the non-farm sector, MSME, green and wellness center. Okay. Wellness finance. And your NABFINS, it focuses on the microfinance aspect of rural low income households. Okay. This focus area or the priority area becomes very important. And client or whom they cater to, for NAB Kisan, it is FPOs, self-help groups, joint lending groups, panchayat federations, trustees and societies. Okay. NABARD Samriddhi, it focuses upon the legal entities, MSME, transport, housing, etc. And what about the NABFINS? It focuses upon self-help groups, joint lending groups, small businesses, rural individuals. Okay. What is the main product or services that is catered by the NAB Kisan? It is the term loan, bulk lending, on lending to microfinance institutions, self-help groups and FPOs. What about the NAB Samriddhi? It actually focuses upon the term loan, working capital loan and structured products. And NABFINS, as we already know, it is focusing upon the microfinance aspect. So it gives the microcredits, loans, institutional lendings and insurance. This is a very, very important aspect. NAB Kisan focuses also on the insurance aspect. Okay. And what is the coverage? See, NAB Kisan currently it is operational in 21 states and 2 union territories, whereas NAB Samriddhi is pan India, that focuses on the business clusters. And NABFINS, it is currently under operational in 19 states including the northeast region of India. Okay. What are the special initiatives? It is the largest FPO lender. It also works with your NCDX, SEBI, NERL, etc. And what about this NAB Samriddhi? It focuses on the green mobility, wash, fabrics and handcrafts finance focus. Why? Because we were talking about the MSME space sector. Okay. These fabrics, handicrafts all mostly fall either in the small scale business or your MSME. Okay. And what about this NABFINS? It provides the microcredit to the at the doorstep for the small businesses, rural individuals, self-help groups or joint lending groups at low cost model. Okay. Target institutions, we have already see the clients are the target institutions, FPOs, non-banking financial companies, microfinance institutions, federations and societies. And what about the NAB Samriddhi? It focuses on the MSMEs, non-banking financial corporations, companies, corporates and government entities also. And what about this NABFIN? Since I told it is a targeted organization or a subsidiary for your microfinance, it targets on the self-help groups, joint lending groups, small traders and rural institutions. And what is the mission and tagline? For the NAB Kisan Finance Limited, the tagline is the credit for rural enterprise development. And what is for NAB Samriddhi? It is ESG oriented, sector specific growth. And what is for the NAB Fins? For NAB Fins, it is balancing business with inclusion. See, this becomes very, very important. All the taglines becomes very, very important. So make a note of this tagline also. Okay. And you all know the full form for this ESG also. I suppose it is environmental, social and governance model. Okay, environmental, social and governance model. And what about the interest rate? It is an borrower based interest rate for your NABCONS, and it is the borrower and risk based since it includes the MSME sector. It focuses on the green and wellness finance. It is a risk based interest rate. And for NABFINS, it is lowest among all the non-banking financial companies that is exist in the market. So it is a low cost interest rate for your microfinance institution. Okay, and headquarters for NABCONS is Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and for NAB Samruddhi it is Hyderabad, Telangana, and for NABFINS it is Bengaluru, Karnataka. So important point which you have to note down from this tabular column is that year of incorporation, focus area, who are the clients or the target institutions, interest rate, headquarters, and about the geographical coverage. Okay, please take a screenshot of this particular tabular column so that it will be very useful for you at the time of your revision. Coming to the next force I have divided into developmental, advisory and institutional subsidiaries of NABARD, where we have the rest of the four. I have divided that into two for each table so that the difference will be very clear to you and it will be easy for you to revise these topic also. Okay, now we are going to see the difference between the NABCONS and the NAB Foundation. The year of incorporation of NABCONS is 2003 and the year of incorporation of this NAB Foundation is 2019, a very recent addition. Type, it is a wholly owned consultancy subsidiary of NABARD. It is under the section 8 of non-profit company. When you read about the Companies Act, you will know about this section 8 of not-for-profit company. Okay, and what is the core objective of this particular NABCONS? It provides consultancy in agriculture, rural development and allied sectors. And what about this NAB Foundation? Since it is registered as a not-for-profit organization, it executes the developmental aspects of the project, mostly of your corporate social responsibility projects of the bigger corporates. Okay, and what are the key focus areas of the particular NABCONS? It is consultancy, monitoring, IT, skills, climate, engineering and finance. And what about your NAB Foundation? As I told you, it focuses on the developmental aspect and the CSR aspect. So livelihood, sustainability, rural infrastructure, financial inclusion and sanitation. Okay, business verticals, it means what are the other sectors that cater that the NABCONS, I mean in the consultancy, what are the other aspects that it caters to? It caters to agriculture, food, TPM, climate skills, IT and socio-economic studies. And what about the NAB Foundation? NAB Foundation focuses on the project aligned with Schedule 7 of the Companies Act. That is your Schedule 7 of Companies Act includes your corporate social responsibility, gender aspect and the innovation aspect. Okay. And what about who are the partners to this particular NABCONS and NAB Foundation? They are state government ministries, NABARD departments, UNDP, JICA, GIS, state governments, APIDA and Ministry of Food Processing Industry, because in verticals we could see the climate aspect, food aspect, IT aspect, socio-economic studies. And what about this particular for your NAB Foundation? It is CSOs, agricultural universities, government departments, CSR arms of the corporates. That is your corporate social responsibility arms of the corporates. Okay, what is the funding model? It is a fee-based consultancy services. As I told you, this NABCONS is nothing but the NABARD consultancy services. So it is a fee-based consultancy services. They provide consultancy based on a fixed fee for their fixed type of consultancy. And for NAB Foundation, since I told you it is a not-for-profit organization, it solely depends upon the CSR grants, partnership and also from the support of the parent organization, that is the NABARD. Recent initiations of these particular NABCONS and NAB foundation includes your GIS model, geotagging, MIS model in Mandis, enterprise architecture. And what about the NAB Foundation? It focuses on the projects like WASH, skill development, climate adaptation, and women empowerment, where I told you the focus area or the business verticals of NAB Foundation is your CSR, gender, and innovation. Okay. What is the vision and motto of these NABCONS and NAB Foundation? Wisdom beyond business, lead in agriculture and rural consultancy. And what about NAB Foundation? Partner driven rural transformation, grassroots impact. So important points which you have to note down from the difference between your NABCONS and the NAB Foundation is that the type in which they have been constituted, the core objective, key focus areas, funding model, vision and motto. Okay. Now going to the last set of the differentiation between the subsidiaries of NABARD. Now we are going to see the discussion difference between the NAB Ventures and NAB Sanrakshan. Okay, the year of incorporation of this NAB Venture is 2018, and for NAB Sanrakshan it is operational post 2020. So it is the newly formed. Okay, among the 7 subsidiaries, this is the newly formed subsidiaries, and the first and foremost formed subsidiary is your NAB Kisan Financial Limited. Okay, type, it is a public company. It means it is an investment manager of SEBI registered alternate investment funds. Okay, and for NAB Sanrakshan, it is a trustee company managing credit guarantee funds. Okay, so it is a investment manager of your SEBI registered alternate investment funds, whereas this NAB Sanrakshan is a trustee company managing your credit guarantee. It is the alternate fund, it is the credit guarantee funds. Core objective, funding for the your agriculture technology, food, rural and fintech startups via venture capital. Here the important point you have to note down is the venture capital. And for NAB Sanrakshan, it provides credit guarantee schemes to promote rural and agri lending. So a assignment for you guys have been given today is that you have to tell me the difference between the venture capital and the credit guarantee funds. Okay, do let me know the answer in the comment section below. Okay, and what are the key focus areas? It is a early to mid stage rural or agri startups and tech driven business. So it funds the early to mid stage stage of the rural or agri startups that have been in the market, and it also focus on the tech driven business for your agriculture and rural development. And NAB Sanrakshan, the focus is on animal husbandry, fisheries and FPO financing guarantees. Main funds, it is from the NAB Venture Fund scheme, where the corpus is 598 crore, and AgriSure Fund where the corpus is 750 crore, and your FOF and your direct scheme. Okay, and for this the schemes are the three major credit guarantee schemes, your CGS, FPO, FIDF and CGSA Okay, I hope you are all aware of these funds, the major credit guarantee funds, so I don't want to elaborate these funds to you here. Okay, and funding model, it is sponsored by your government of India and NABARD, mix of institutional investors, because I told you that it focuses on the alternate investment funds. So here the investors are the mix of institutional investors, and for your funding model of your NAB Sanrakshan, it is government plus NABARD corpus. So it is 1000 crore for FPO guarantee scheme. The partners are startups, incubators, venture capital firms, fintech and agri entrepreneurs. And for your NAB Sanrakshan, it is scheduled branches, state governments, FPOs, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Okay, and recent initiatives under this NAB Venture, early stage funding in agriculture and rural innovation, which I already told you the key focus areas, alternate investment funds in collaboration with your Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And about this NAB Sanrakshan. NAB Sanrakshan is focusing the recent initiative of this NAB Sanrakshan is that launch and expansion of your fisheries and aquaculture infrastructure development fund, guarantee scheme and animal husbandry infrastructure support. So NAB Sanrakshan is mainly focusing on the animal husbandry fisheries aspects whereas this NAB Venture focuses on the agriculture and rural development and the tech driven business of your agriculture and rural development. And the vision and mission of this NAB Venture is transform rural India through innovation and investment, whereas for this NAB Sankarshan is your building trust for rural prosperity, bolster lending confidence for rural and agri development. Taglines, you can just go through the taglines. Important points which you have to note down is the year of incorporation, type in which these subsidiaries have been constituted, core objectives, main funds, funding model and recent initiatives. Okay, so just giving you a glimpse of whatever we have seen till now. We saw why we need a subsidiary for NABARD, and we have also seen what are the 7 subsidiaries, and those were developed divided into 2 aspects, that is the core subsidiaries and your development advisory and institutional aspects of subsidiaries, where we have discussed 3 in the core aspect and we have discussed another 4 in the development aspect. Okay, so I hope this NABARD subsidiaries and their role, their difference, their year of incorporation, the type, their key focus areas, their initiatives are clear to you now. Now it is time for some practice questions. So question number 1, consider the following statements about NAB Kisan Finance Private Limited, Finance Limited. It is the largest lender in the FPO organization ecosystem in India. It provides credit supports only to individual farmers and rural entrepreneurs. It operates in more than 20 states and union territories. So do let me know the answer for this particular questions in the comment section below. Coming to the practice question number 2, with respect to the NAB Ventures Limited, consider the following statements. NAB Ventures manages alternate investment funds registered with SEBI. The AgriSure Fund focuses on early stage startups in agriculture and rural areas sectors. The Fund of Funds, that is your FOF scheme under AgriSure, directly provides loan to the rural entrepreneurs. So we are talking about the NAB Venture here. So let me know the answer for this question also in the comment section below. Coming to the NABCONS and NAB Foundation. NABCONS offer consultancy and management services in agriculture and allied sectors. NAB Foundation is for profit NBFC focused on rural infrastructure lending. NAB Foundation supports CSR initiatives and social impact projects across rural India. So for this also, let me know your answers in the comment section below. I hope this lecture was useful to you and it was informative. I have tried to cover most of the important aspects related to the subsidiaries of NABARD. Okay, so if you are someone who is preparing for your upcoming NABARD Grade A 2025 mentorship exam, do consider the Clarity for Sure's NABARD Grade A 2025 mentorship program, where you will be getting a regular updated notes. You will be having a live classes, no recorded session. It will be a live session, and you will also have a track on your preparation, and this is the most affordable test series. So if you are looking for a good test series, do consider joining the NABARD Grade A 2025 mentorship by Clarity, the link for which will be given in the description box below. I hope the lecture was useful and I hope you have learned something new today. So if you have any feedback related to this session, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to attempt those practice questions and also the assignment which I have given, that is the difference between the venture capital and the credit guarantee fund. Do let me know the difference also in the comment section below. So I will meet you with yet another session. Until then, have a good day. All the very best for your examination.